Hey there, I'm Joe Neerman. On the internet, everyone knows me as GoodLawgic. You're watching Attorney Reacts, and today we're watching Know Your Rights.
They call all these police for fucking nothing. Tell me I pulled the out in Sheets parking lot when there's fucking oncoming traffic time I ain't make a complete stop. Why when I make a complete stop when there's oncoming traffic? That just sounds stupid. He pulled in the parking lot the whole time watching me.
We're going to do a scan of the vehicle, so if you don't mind, step out of the vehicle.
What for what? Have I been suspected of committing a crime?
We can scan any vehicle we want as long as...
But have I suspected of committing a crime?
That is not true. You can't just, it depends on what you mean by scan. You can scan the exterior of the vehicle. You can't go poking around under the floor mat, under the seats. That's not what you're allowed to do.
For a legal reason. So
that's a traffic stop. That's a traffic issue.
Do me a favor, step out of the vehicle.
Write me a ticket so I can go by my way. I'm not stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do absolutely nothing.
I'm telling you to step out of the vehicle.
If you pull me out of this vehicle, I'm going to file a lawsuit, bro. You violate my rights.
If you don't step out, I will.
I'm telling you. Well, you're going to have to take me out. I'm not legally getting out my vehicle when I haven't done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing. I was pulled over the other morning going to work for my headlight, right? I fixed it. You want to check it? I fixed it. If you can pull that up, I fixed the headlight. I just came from my house, get gas, got me a soda, got my oil change. I seen you pull into the Sheets, eyeballing the car the whole time. I don't know why y'all keep pulling me over. I'm out here working because I'm in a union. That's why I got Mississippi tag. That's the whole reason you pulling me over. I drive the other car, you pull me over in it. You pull my old lady over in it.
All right, well, if you
it's just ridiculous.
Step out, we're going to scan the car.
What you going to scan the car for? You can look and see there ain't nothing in the car. No,
and he's spot on here. You can't just compel someone to consent to scan. Police do not have a right to just scan a vehicle. They need to have probable cause of the commission of a crime. So they can't just force him to get out and say, we're going to scan. The reason that they're asking for consent is because the officer knows he needs his consent unless he has the probable cause. He doesn't seem to feel he has it.
God giving you nothing.
Okay, then step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not. Call your supervisor, man. Call your supervisor.
Step out of the vehicle.
I want to speak to your supervisor, please. Call your supervisor. Call your supervisor. I'm telling you, pull me out the car, you up. That's all I'm telling you. My people's work in McLean, Virginia. I'm telling you, you pull me out the car, you up. You're making a big mistake.
Well, the issue is...
You're making a big mistake.
For a legal reason.
You stopped me because you said I pulled up. No, you didn't come to the car. You didn't come to the...
And stopping for a legal reason doesn't mean you have a right to do a search of the vehicle. It just means you have a right to stop and give him a citation if you committed some sort of moving violation. But you can't search inside the vehicle. All you could do is whatever you can tell from the exterior of the car. And sometimes that might lead to probable cause, but you can't just pretend you have probable cause. That's why the officer keeps asking for him for his consent. Because he gets his consent, he doesn't need to have the probable cause to get into the vehicle. And this gentleman is wise enough to say, I ain't giving that.
The car says, sir, you smell like alcohol, you smell like marijuana. None of that. None of that.
Because if it smelled like that...
Go to your car telling me you pulling me over for a traffic stop. Go to your car and then 10 police fucking pull up like I'm supposed to be scared or something. I done been through this plenty in my life.
Step out of the car.
He knows that if he had smelled alcohol or marijuana, that would imply that he was driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol, which would be a crime. He also knows he would have been yanked out of the car by now. Sometimes the police actually have a little bit of a tell where they sort of ask you to do something and might have some sort of threat. And when that threat, the time has elapsed and they still haven't carried out that threat, it's frequently because they know that they don't have a legal right to do what they were threatening you with.
I'm not stepping out of shit. I'm not stepping out of shit. That's my right, dude. You don't know your you don't. I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
You gonna step out of the car now?
I'm not stepping out of shit.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Give me your supervisor. Let me and him talk. All right, cool. Your sergeant, whoever's in charge, is
vehicle.
I'm not stepping out of shit. Once I step out of the vehicle, I lose my rights. I'm not stupid.
What rights would you
Whatever,
need?
dude. You're being recorded. We're being recorded. So
you're more than welcome to record me.
I know I am. That's my right too.
Okay.
So let me roll down the window for him so he can see, he can smell. Everything's clean. This is my work vehicle. You see my fishing poles? I like to fish.
I don't even think he's got to do that.
I'm about to go buy me a boat soon.
Let's have to roll down his window.
Yeah, look in there. Ain't nothing in here but work, tools, fishing poles. a battery from my truck that I just sold, charge it up for this guy. That's it. I don't do nothing. Whatever y'all perception is, why y'all keep pulling me over, it's gonna stop after today. It's gonna stop.
Following traffic rules.
I follow traffic rules.
Can you even imagine how frustrating that must be to have the police constantly haranguing you? This is terrible. This is terrible. I don't know what happened days before this, but over here, they seem to be trying to push him as far as they can so that they can search his vehicle. But he's not giving in. He knows his rights. Very important to know your rights.
I haven't followed traffic rules. Check my driving record. Check my driving record. That tells you a lot if I haven't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Y'all on 68 all day. So I follow my traffic rules, dude. So I have way more tickets. Y'all just me for no reason, which I'm with it because I need some money, free money. You want to give it to me? I'm going to get it. I don't need the money. I work for a living.
You have the right to work out of the car, which we're doing?
No, you don't.
You do?
No, you don't. I haven't did anything wrong, sir. I haven't did anything wrong. I let y'all slide on 68 when y'all pulled me and my little girl out of the car one night. I let y'all have that. That officer, he's no longer working with you guys. I let y'all have that. I didn't fight. And I really had y'all to the left then. Head to the left. I didn't. My auntie told me you say, but I'm not getting out the car, man. I ain't did nothing. What you want me to, do I have a warrant? All right then.
The reason we want
I ain't did nothing.
Listen.
I haven't did nothing.
Listen to me, and I'll explain this.
I'm listening.
The reason we want you out of the vehicle is because it is their policy that the occupants of the vehicle have to be out of the vehicle while they do the canine scan.
What they doing the canine scan for?
Oh, that's the best question yet.
For what?
Why are they doing a canine scan? They can have a canine sniff around the exterior of the vehicle. That's fine. There's a difference between doing a scan from the exterior of the vehicle than from the interior. And I'm sure they likely do have this policy that they're not allowed to have a dog sniffing around while the accused is sitting in the vehicle, because you could see how that could lead to some pretty negative consequences for the police. But there's no basis for the canine to go in there in the first place. Why is he getting out of the vehicle? It's a classic misdirection from the cops. Well, we can't have the dog go in there while you're still sitting in here. Well, why is the dog coming in here? You don't have a right to send him in here in the first place.
Real quick, I just wanted to say that Attorney Tom / Attorney Reacts content is now on Spotify. We just launched a partnered show, link in the description. Go check it out. Now, back to the video.
Why didn't the lady that pulled me over the other morning, why didn't she do the same process?
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
And my headlight was out, and I haven't done anything wrong. Anything.
Different officer.
How you went back there eyeballing me and go around the corner, you would have seen me.
MSP.
The dog ain't alert nothing. He came to they pulled me over for, this is an illegal stop, sir. If you're the sergeant or lieutenant.
What did they pull you over for?
He said he pulled me over because I didn't stop coming out of sheets, which is stupid. There's traffic coming. Why wouldn't I stop, sir?
I can't answer that.
Why wouldn't I stop?
Do me a favor. Take the keys out of your
First of all, he pulled in looking at my vehicle while I'm pumping gas.
And assuming that he failed to stop when he was exiting the garage and committed some sort of traffic violation, that does not give him a right to search his car. There's no indicia that the reason he violated a traffic law was because he was trying to break a crime. It doesn't help them establish probable cause that they need to search his vehicle. He's totally on the right here.
Are you the sergeant?
I am. If he stopped you for not stopping, then that's the probable cause for what we're doing.
This is a traffic stop. Why can't he just write me a ticket and I go by my way?
Because he has indicators that he wants to run his dog around here.
For what, though? For what is the reason?
What do we typically run a dog around for?
Drugs? Okay, but he haven't said anything about drugs when he comes to the car. He never said once he suspected me doing anything, sir.
Why is it necessary for us to argue about this?
You're breaching his basic civil rights. That's why. Why is it necessary for you to search his vehicle? That's the real question. On what basis do you think you have a right to do what you're doing? All the rights that you have are restricted by a little thing we call the Constitution.
Have nothing in
Because if I'm telling you I haven't done anything wrong and he's saying that I have, it's his word against mine. Okay. I haven't done anything.
So then if you have nothing,
absolutely nothing
to worry about, you can let them do their job here. And you
They can scan the car around. I'm not getting out though.
Once the dog alerts,
it ain't gonna alert. Well, that's you just automatically saying the dog's gonna alert. That's what you're saying.
Now
you're on camera.
I said if.
No, you're pretty much telling me that.
I said if the dog alerts.
That's like you're pretty much saying.
What up?
You just telling me what you're gonna do. Whether or wait, it don't matter what y'all do, man. There's nothing in the vehicle.
Can you at least turn your ignition off on me?
There's nothing in the vehicle, so You just gonna want to violate my rights?
You have nothing to worry.
Go ahead and violate them. Yes, it is. You just gonna violate the right. You can
He's
open the
making a
back door
record.
and let them in if you want.
Keep your hands in the car.
You can open the door and let them in.
I wouldn't phrase it like that.
They searching to put the Canine around the car, y'all. What reason? I don't know.
They're allowed to search around the exterior of the
Didn't
vehicle.
say anything about nothing when he pulled me over, but all of a sudden he wanted me out of my vehicle to search my car when I have done anything wrong. Absolutely nothing. This is my work vehicle. I fish in it. I work on people. I just got an oil change. Look,
Thanks, Dad. I'll be right back with you.
just got an oil change recent, just 10 minutes ago. And he gonna tell me I pull out of the sheets without stopping when there's oncoming traffic. What sense does that make? You tell me. This is America we living in, right?
Where you been fishing at? Anywhere good?
This is America. This is they gonna violate me like this. Bullshit. I'm a taxpaying citizen. This is what we gotta deal with in America. I shouldn't have to go through this. Shouldn't have to go through. I didn't go to work
Nobody
because I
should.
was sick today. Went and got blood work and done. Got my oil changed, and now I have to deal with some stupid shit like this. Cumberland PD. No wonder they got the petition out on that officer, whoever the he is. There's gonna be some more. So lawsuit coming. Free money. By the way, sir, I've been fishing at Jennings Randolph Lake.
Okay, how's it been?
I catching some big bass. I'm about to go buy me a boat here shortly. Soon as y'all let me go.
They're going to buy him a boat.
And that's how we doing. Yes, sir.
I'm the Canine guy.
Yep.
I just scanned the vehicle.
He alerted, didn't he?
No.
Yeah, because obviously now, because I mentioned he didn't. It's man. Nothing against you personally. Nothing at all. It's just the way y'all treat people out here for absolutely nothing is ridiculous. And it has nothing to do with you personally.
Be careful. You got a bus coming through.
What's your name, sir?
Baluch, B-A-L-U-C-H.
He's been cool. You can finish what you was telling me.
So,
Sorry.
All good, brother.
Cut you off, bro.
so like I said, dog didn't alert to the vehicle, but I always interview anybody after I scan, whether the dog alerts or not.
Yeah.
Just because I want to make sure the dog's doing what he's supposed to. So there's never been any drugs in the car, nothing like that.
No.
All right. Works for me.
No drugs in the car, sir. This is my work car.
Where you work at?
I work for Triton Construction. You see that one way they putting in downtown?
Down in Baltimore.
We putting in a one-way street. I work for that company.
Okay.
But I'm on the Hagerstown side. We building a bridge out on 70.
No shit.
Yes.
It's a fleet vehicle then?
What do you mean by that?
Like, I just seen the Missouri plates. Are you from Missouri?
No, it's Mississippi tags. I'm with the union, so I travel for work.
Okay. All right, man. Appreciate
I'm
it.
free to go?
They also be with you here in a second.
Okay.
But as far as the dog stuff, you're done. They just have to finish your warning or whatever they're doing, and then you're
Thank you, sir. No, they don't need to give me no warning. He need to write me a ticket because they keep giving me warnings, but he keeps saying I keep violating the law. So,
Where's your warning here?
that's another warning. I've done nothing.
I don't feel like police
Another warning.
writing tickets, but here's your warning.
Yep.
Here's your information back.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Yep. I'm on
Great
my way
job.
to the precinct now. God damn it. File me a lawsuit. Checking out, guys. Thank you.
All right, guys. So let me know what you think. Do you think that the police were intentionally harassing him? Clearly, he knew where the line was for standing up for his rights. And if they're asking for consent, you don't need to consent. The reason police in general ask you to consent to something is because they feel they need their consent in order to continue doing their police work, which is, in that scenario, more often than not, trying to find a basis to have you charged with some sort of crime. So, in general, when the police ask you for consent, it's usually a wise move to say, I do not consent, clearly and expressly. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you leave me your thoughts and comments down below. Do you think that the police were intentionally trying to harass him because that's what police do, or on other bases? I'd love to hear your thoughts and your feedback on it. That's all I got for today. So do me a favor and leave a like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz that feeds the algorithm, and I'll see you next time on Attorney Reacts.
Big verdict.